Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Warhammer 2. Here today, we're starting episode 5 of my Empire Rework Karl Franz Let's Play. Here today, we're going to be declaring war upon the Greenskins and pushing through Blackfire Pass. We're going to try and conquer them here today. So if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on, and let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series thus far. If you're not enjoying it, feel free to leave a dislike. So if we're fortunate, we should have a good battle against Grimgor, Ironhide, and Wazza the Prophet. So we're going to be pushing over to Akendorf here now. We've currently got a decent amount of alliances. We have like 8 or so with Bretonnia and the Dwarves. So we're just going to straight up war deck Grimgor Ironhide and push over the border into Akendorf with Karl Franz. Here's his army build. Got some Hellstorm rocket batteries, which is good. Balthazar Gelt is trailing just behind. I've got a full stack back in the Empire with Volkmar the Grim. And unfortunately, Gelt has just run out of movement there. That's because I moved an agent into his army. Well, what we'll do is we'll quickly build some siege equipment here now before we take Akendorf. And we're going to be pushing south into the Badlands in today's episode. Okay guys, welcome to the top of the turn. We're turn 65 into our Let's Play. I've received an offer from Hochland to confederate, and I'm going to accept. So we're now going to be bringing in the elector count of Hochland into the fold. We've already brought in Telebreckland and Gelt, of course. Alrighty, so let's have a quick look at the province of Hochland. So we've managed to get the Brass Keep as well, and this looks quite promising. 2 armies. We're currently negative 16,000, but that'll be alright. So with Gutub there, and Albert, Dog Burglar. So let's try and get rid of some of these captains. We don't particularly need any of them. If they were sort of a massively high rank, we could redeploy them throughout the Empire. At the moment, we have 3 full stacks in operation. We've got Gelts, we've got Volkmar's and Karl Franz's army. We've got an army defending my former Vampiric territory in the far east. We have a territory sort of protecting Altdorf and our center, and then we've got a army over in Bretonnia protecting the Lich King's former domain. Okay, so we've also got a fire wizard in Gelt's army now as well. So there's a couple more agents in and around here. There's one in Middenheim. He's rank 5. Look, you know what? We might as well disband him because we want to try and get as much cash as possible. I want to be quite lean with my armies. So we've got Helmut defending Kemperbad. We've got Matinus defending the Blackstone Post. And these buildings look alright. I'm quite happy with it. I don't particularly want to go for a massive rework if we need to. Okay, guys. Welcome to the top of the turn. 65 now. Let's auto-resolve this one out against the Greenskins. Now, fortunately enough for me, Marius of Litdorf from Everland, I believe it is, has come up. So we don't even need to allow Gelt to come in as reinforcements. And now we've taken Akendorf. We're going to loot and occupy straight up. Fortunately for me, this city has good climate in the Border Prince territory. The dwarves are doing quite well here. They seem to be pushing. But unfortunately for me, they've decided to sack the hills here of Varenka. Okay. So we're going to have to colonize that, which will sort of stamp and lower our progression. Maybe I should get a mod which allows any faction to take the settlements and sort of completely avoid the climate. I remember back in like Warhammer 1, as the Empire, you couldn't even like claim dwarvish territories. So looking at the Greenskins, they still have the tower here, Okrund as well. Ironhammer's pushing further south. They've got a bit of a staging ground here. But as we're getting into uninhabitable territory, maybe I should install a mod. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so we're going to be pushing down to Barak Dorsbag. Grimgor has currently sacked it as well. So unfortunately we have to recolonize it because I would like to sort of hold this territory if I can, as we're pushing against the greenskins now. All the vampires sort of east of Bretonia have been defeated, but this just sort of really slows down our progression. I kind of hate that the the bloody dwarves sacking left, right, and centre. We'll have to move it back to Ackendorf, because in these uninhabitable territories, my replenishment has been shot to shit, so we should be alright. We've taken 3 territories in quite quick succession. We might try and take the tower over to the south. Okay guys, welcome to the top of the turn. We're turn 71 into our Let's Play now. Balthazar, Gelt, and Karl Franz have replenished after taking those 3 territories with impunity. We've also managed to move down Volkmar the Grim, and there is a full stack there with Waza in Urkrund, and the dwarves are still holding out here for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and push against Iron Rock, and we'll have the siege against Iron Rock here today. The Black Crags further around the back, and Karak Dron is there as well. So we push Emperor Karl Franz in, and let's get stuck into the siege of Iron Rock. Oh, what? Really? Is that how low the garrison is? We'll auto-resolve this one out. I was quite happy to play the siege of Iron Rock. We'll loot and occupy, but the garrison was incredibly small. Alright, so the Empire has seized Iron Rock. No sign of Grimgore just yet. So what we'll do, we'll continue upon the initiative, and we'll now move Karl Franz up. So we've managed to take 4 greenskin territory in quite quick succession. Oh, there seems to be a full stack here at the Black Crag, and it's a random general. A lot of Black Orcs, though, we need to keep an eye on. Waz's further in the south. Let's take the Stone Mine Tower here, and it's another weakened garrison as well. Volkmar the Grim's going to be able to push in here and loot and occupy this one as well. So we've taken a massive amount of territory from the greenskins rapidly, and they still hold this down in the south. Where are their armies? Okay guys, welcome to turn 72. So there's still an army here in the Black Crag. What I'm going to do is I'm eventually going to move Karl Franz further south to try and draw out that army. But we're going to be pushing Balthazar Gelt further north to Karak Dron, and another city has been looted and occupied for the Empire. Okay, so we've nearly got the entire province of Death Pass. These territories won't be the most profitable, but we'll be right here for now, and we'll keep Volkmar in just at the Stone Mine Tower. Welcome to the top of the turn. It's turn 72 into our Let's Play. Welcome back. We've got Karl Franz here on the border. Hopefully this army comes out and attacks us with Backslider. A lot of Black Orcs there. Some Goblin Rock Lobbers as well. If not, we're going to have the siege of the Black Crag here today. Does look like the Dwarves are continuing upon the initiative and pushing with us, which is good. Grombrindle's down here. Balthazar Gelt is getting replenishment here. We'll swing him back to Iron Rock. Volkmar still at Stone Mine. We'll try and keep him here at the moment. So Karl Franz's army, we've got 5 units of great swords, Celestial Wizard Warrior Priests, 2 halberds, mostly made up of archers, crossbows, Hellstorm rocket batteries, and mortars. Balthazar Gelt with the similar army build here, except for the Bright Wizard. Volkmar has one as well. We've also got the Sutsun's gun mortar, which brings in magical ammunition. So in the south here now, we've managed to take, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 south of the Black Pass, and we've taken 2 further here. We've got this one here as well. 2 territories in Solland. We've got some defensive zones as well. As my empire, funnily enough, has sort of stretched and dragged a bit. Once we confederate with more counts, it'll be a lot better. We've had to make up some defensive zones. So 3 full stacks are pushing in the south. We've currently got Nicholas Peppenheimer here with 10 units just to garrison the former vampire territory. Mortars here. We've also got some witch hunters sort of fixing up the public order. So this army is defending this. In Kemperbad, we've got an army with Helmut here as well. 8 units, mostly made up just of crappy spearmen and swordsmen, some archers and a mortar as well. Having a mortar in an army just massively helps out. So this army can defend Altdorf and the Reichland, and can push up into the Brass Keep or Talab Telebeckland if we need it to. So that's dealing with that. And over here at the Blackstone Post, we've got an army here. We were having problems at some stage with obviously this territory being so influenced by vampiric corruption. So we might even move that around back to Helmgart. Alliance-wise, we've got alliances with Karakaziflin, Norn, Kislev, Carcassonne, Bretonnia, and the Dwarfs, which is good. So that's what sort of the world is sort of shaping up as. We've got Gottrick and Felix here near Waldendorf. We could bring them into the fold, but we only get them for 20 turns, so I don't know if it's overly needed. They have like an unbreakable ability, I believe. Bretonnia is pushing pretty far up into Norska as well. Skaven haven't got too much of a hold down here in the south, and the Tomb Kings have a decent presence further in the south area as well. So, oh, there's another army here. What's this? Nogdrog. Git Recha. Okay. So, the Greenskins seem to still have a pretty decent hold there. Carrick 8 Peaks is there further in the south. So we'll try and do some more damage. I believe Wazza is still currently hanging out in there. High Elves as well. We can see some of their territory. I will have to send an agent over to Lustria at some point to deal with Marcus Wolfhart, see if he's still alive, hopefully try and bring him into the fold. The Dwarfs are currently strength 1, Nagaron 2nd, Greenskins are 3rd, Lothern is 4th, Bretonnia is 5th, and I'm currently 6th. War-wise, we are at war with the Greenskins, technically the Wood Elves, because they declared war upon, I believe it was the Dwarfs, for whatever reason, so we technically are at war with Orion, but there's been no army pushing north, and we're pretty much protected by a nice buffer zone of Carcassonne and Dwarves. We are at war with the Hellspire tribe, but they don't seem to be doing anything either, so... Oh, apart from that, we're sitting pretty good. So what I'm going to do now is chuck a quick save, and we shall end the turn and continue. Hopefully they come and attack us here because we're on the border. If not, we'll rally up with Karl Franz and Gelt for the siege of the Black Crag. So the Greenskins' turn now. Grombrindle's pushed further south. Oh, and they're going for us as well. Those cheeky buggers. So they actually went and did... I had a feeling they would. Alright, so this is our first time playing with Deathclaw, and we've got the Scarecrow banner as well. So, let's just chuck them on that. So, right, okay, so we've got Black Slider. Wow, okay, so a lot of Black Orcs we've got to watch out for. One lot of Orc Biggins, Night Goblins here as well, some Orc Boys to flank, Rock Lobber, and not too many archers, so we should be alright. Okay, let's... We can retreat, actually, if we want to. We technically don't have to fight this if we don't want to. Look, you know what? I think we should be alright, but it might be in our best interest to retreat. Yeah, I think I'm going to retreat, and then we'll try and fight them on our own terms. But we have drawn them out of their own settlement. Oh, they've given chase anyway, so we really had no option there. Alright, well, we've retreated there. Let's fight this one then. Yeah, like I said, we have no choice. So, that's alright then. I thought we could pull back to a better quality position than bringing Gelt. But no, they are fully committed to give chase. So we have the Battle of Iron Rock here against the Greenskins. They do match us artillery-wise. We might have a slight edge with 2 Hellstorm rocket batteries. They do have some of their own decent archers as well. We've only got 1 unit of Outriders. So this is our first battle against the Greenskin faction itself. We have fought against, of course, the Skull Smashers. Okay, so 11 Winds of Magic. We're definitely going to try and gamble that. And we've got a bit of luck on our side. 15 I was happy with. It's gone to 16, of course. Alrighty. So, I guess we'll just sort of sit here for now. Corner camping will help because they do have a numerical advantage on me. Pushing back here. There might be a slight high ground as well. I think we're probably better off just a corner camp, to be perfectly honest. Just because we got the numbers on us. I swear every single battle I just tend to corner camp because it's not as evenly matched. If it was just that one army, we'll be right. But they've got numerical supremacy in their Black Orcs for one. And they also have Orc ball boys. They've got a lot of them as well. We can keep like Karl Franz out of here. We'll try and kite and waste some of that ammunition, but we'll try and corner camp for this one. Be a bit cheesy. Alright, let's start. We'll quickly pause and we'll try and divvy this up where we can. So try and go a little bit higher up here, so something like that will do. For now, we'll redirect it. Alright, archers can push further back to the second line. Artillery and Hellstorm rocket batteries and stuff can sit here as such. We'll move my wizard here, and we'll leave you at the front. And we'll send Karl Franz and my outriders further up, so you can come out and try and do some damage here. Seems to be a bit of a clearing there as well. So you push here. We'll bring Karl Franz up and over as well and try and kite them. So the greenskins are slowly but surely moving into position. This should be a good fight. We're not even facing Grimgor. We're facing two of his loyal companions. Alright, so here they're major Black Orcs. That's what we need to watch out for. And they do have their own catapults there, which can be an issue. Alright, so move you back here. We'll move my outriders at least to this forest here, and we'll try and pick something off. There's some orc biggins there as well. Might even try and swing Karl Franz like this way. So what's this? Orc biggins as well. So we'll try and hit them where we can. Allow our outriders, and they're already being targeted off a bit here, but they're quite quick. So these are our grenade launchers. Yeah, so try and like kite with Karl Franz if we can. Oh, those night goblins there have got me a bit. We might be able to get one shot off before we have to move. Alright, move further back there. Alright, let's hold this way. And try and get Karl Franz to kite where he can. Alright. I want to go check my front line at some point. Alright, let's have another crack at those orc biggins. And still can get Karl Franz to try and kite where you can. Waste some of that ammunition. So we're getting into these orc biggins, which is good. We'll swing them further back. Try to continue to waste that ammunition. I want to try and have a look at my main line, because I would like to try and fix it. Because especially when we're down, especially when we're like fighting here in the corner, it tends to bug out and glitch. So I'm just going to have to quickly pause to make sure this properly represents it. So that's fine. This is a little bit sloppy by the look of it, but that will be fine for now for the purposes of this. So now I can adequately macro this where we can. Okay, and you can actually hit these orc biggins here as well. If we can get rid of them, that'll be good. So Karl Franz is taking hardly any casualties. We could maybe go up against their rock lobbers, because I think that's probably going to be the main thing. So maybe send Karl Franz further back there to deal with that. And allow these outriders to continue to skirmish. So I've only brought one of these into my army build. They're probably... Oh yeah, the ball boys are coming up against us. Shit. They might be able to give chase against us there. Alright, we'll send you at the back, Karl Franz, to deal with that. Oh god. Yeah, I reckon these guys are going to catch us, actually. No, come on. Go, 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 go. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. I reckon they might catch us. Yeah, you're right. Go for that. Alright, where's Karl? Yep, so if you can get rid of this artillery pieces, we'll be laughing. Alright, for some reason, you are like being cheeky and not going for the main line sometimes. I want to see Karl Franz absolutely wrecking shop here. He's going to be able to wipe that. Keep drawing them closer to my front line. Try hold them there. So my artillery already seems to be in range, and my Hellstorm rocket batteries are going as well. Alright, so Karl Franz wiped these artillery pieces. He has now, so let's swing them further back here. Alright, so my Hellstorm rocket battery already getting some initial shots off here, same with my mortars. What I might get you guys to do is just halt for now, even though you got range. I don't particularly want you to be wasting them on boar boys. And what's this here? Some goblin wolf chariots. We probably can go after that as well. Alright, so maybe try and... yeah, so they're intertwining boar boys there. They've got adequate chariots there as well. Alright, where's Karl Franz? So he's pushing further back here now. Continuing to flank with Deathclaw. Alright, so probably try and go for that. Yeah, I don't know how well they'll be just going against that. Maybe try and hit the Goblin Wizard. Might be in our best bet. Yeah. We're just going to get caught with our Outriders now, because they've got, like I said, cavalry supremacy. So maybe try and hit this. Okay, allow everyone to go back to fire at will now, because they're going to be in a better quality range. They're still, like, really targeting that, which is a shame. Those boar boys. You never know, we might be able to get a shot off them there. We'll try and go for their shaman. Get a quick shot off against him. We've managed to knock him off his feet. Alright, let my Outriders maybe get a shot against those boar boys if we can. Try and let Karl Franz tank this a bit. Alright, continue to fire at this. They're hitting that well adequately. Alright, let's try and slow things down as such. Right, so we've got lightning chain here as well. So what do we got to use? Lightning chain, thunderbolt, wind blast. Could a wind blast come into effect down here? We're a little bit too far away. Chain lightning might be able to work here. So let's go with a chain lightning. We'll allow Karl Franz to try and maybe just try and move about a bit. So see if this chain lightning comes out alright. No. Completely missed, which is a shame. Alright. Swing this way at least. Maybe try and hit these orc biggins before they even get here. So you try and focus on this. Hellstorm focus on that. Try and focus on that as well. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of archers and chariots and such further back here. So maybe try and hit and knock them out. Alright, so Curse of the Midnight Wind is always good. Probably something like that will do. Get that wind blast in. That'll knock them up. Let's try and drop some of his abilities here, Karl Franz, to make sure we get rid of those archers. Oh, that's a bad shot by the Hellstorm rocket battery, I think. Alright, try and hit this center guy. He's coming in here now. Alright, my agent can hold here. Oh, they've been closed down there. Shit. If you can somehow get around, that would be ideal. But I forgot about those Outriders. No, they're going to charge in. They have to fall back. Alright, their front line's now coming in. Karl Franz is dealing with skirmishers now. Getting rid of them. Okay. Push over there to help. Allow Hellstorm rocket batteries to hit this sort of stuff. Alright, let's try and drop some of this chain lightning stuff now. We need to get it going. Probably like there, that'll do. Where's their generals there? So Wind Blast can go here. Alright, Karl Franz has dealt with that adequately. Let's swing you back further here then. Alright. Allow you to get stuck into the thick of it. Alright, continue the Hellstorms to hit further at the back here now. Maybe even this side somewhat. You can deal with that just fine. Okay, I probably should have put that actually to the left. Yeah, it's these, for some reason, they're just like hitting so low into my own men there, which is a bit of a shame. Alright, I seem to be holding there for now. Okay. Try and finish off them. Okay, you're in here holding now properly as well. Let's get my Hellstorm to fire further at the back. We'll try and hit that there. Okay, we can chuck that in here now as well. Alrighty, so the Orc Biggins are really trying to push my left and right side here. Looks like they've completely abandoned that center push. What I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to send my Outriders here through the center and try and get them through and around. We've managed to take out most of these archers further at the back here, so you probably should try and go over here and disrupt them. Because really, at the end of the day, Karl Franz is getting a bit tanked out of this. They're sending some Orc boys there. Can you, like, come out through the center here, please? Like, there's a gap here which we really should be trying to get through. I know it's going to be a hard ask, but you might be able to do it. Yeah, try and get my Outriders, like, here, right? Okay, you can actually go for that. Probably should go for that General OA. Yeah, swing around here and try and go for this enemy General. Allow my mortars to hit this stuff further at the back. Let's go with another Chain Lightning down in here. Karl Franz is coming back into it now. Those Outriders have managed to push somewhat. So let's make a line here and we'll try and hit this. Hit these chariots here as well. Okay, you are really knackered, so probably try and push you back to that main line. Those chariots are now pushing further back. So let's just try and go down here and help out. Allow the Outriders to push for this. Yeah, I think those Hellstorm are really causing a lot of friendly fire just because of the close proximity. I think that's it though. I think she's all over Red Rover. I think they're going to retreat. Yep. Phew. And that's it. Victory. We have victory here today. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Alright, so a couple of things to live and learn from. Still learning to get the efficiency on magic and stuff. Karl Franz did well. Those Outriders could have got slightly caught. There's a little bit of friendly fire, but we have managed to hold on with blood, sweat and tears for the Empire in the Badlands. Hellstorm rocket batteries are still getting their shots off, and we've managed to massively defeat them here today. The Orcs are running away with their tails between their legs. Alright, let's quickly speed things up a bit. We lost 400, so yeah, we've got automatic replenishment as well, so maybe I'm being a little bit harsh on myself. We nearly were outnumbered 2-1. Karl Franz probably could have been used a lot better, but there was a lot of micro-intensive sort of stuff towards the end. Yeah, so I maybe could use like another lot of grenade launchers. Just trying to get the perfect army build for me. Those halberds are good. I quite like them when they're on the flanks. The thing is, halberds have a pretty good charge debuff if something comes flying into them, but great swords are pretty much the best melee infantry for the Empire. They're not as good as like Saurus and sort of stuff. I think like the Empire's infantry roster isn't like completely overpowered either. Alright. Yeah, so looking at the magic stuff there. Harmonic Convergence, we didn't really need to use that. The Curse of the Midnight Wind, I wanted to try and target some of their generals, but there was none of my agents sort of going toe-to-toe against them that much. We kind of mischanged the Chain Lightning. The Thunderbolt did alright, and the Wind Blast was good in some occasions as well. But as a law of magic, Celestial isn't too bad at the end of the day. Alright, so we've got them there. Let's end that there. Heroic victory! Supposedly. We deployed 1,540. We lost a measly 402. We managed to defeat Git, Rensha, and Black Slider. They brought a pretty decent army. We were able to take out the catapults pretty early on as well. Karl Franz got 105. The Wizard got 80. Great Swords 156. Hellstorm rocket batteries and mortars did amazing. 268, 184, 107. Outriders did alright as well. 132. As long as we didn't lose the entirety of any unit, we'll be fine. And my captain managed to hold the line as well, quite well, fighting those Black Orcs. Only getting 14 kills though, but they were able to sort of hold there. Okay guys, welcome to the campaign map. Heroic victory we have here today. We've also managed to get 1,700 in our treasury. And Karl Franz is now rank 22. So we are going to continue upon the initiative and execute the captives. The Black Crag is now pretty much undefended. So Dwarves and Carcassonne have made an alliance. I wonder if further greenskin forces are going to push against us. We've managed to kill Black Slider. There was a confederation with someone there. Norska. And we've encountered Clan Mulder. Karak Drak, the Grey Point Scuttlers, and the College here of Pyrotechnics. Okay. Oh, wow. Welcome to the top of the turn. Turn 73, guys. We've actually been offered another confederation. We haven't even dealt with the scraps of that battle. -3. We're at a +1. -2 isn't probably too bad that we can deal with, but we can bring Osterland into the fold. I'm going to accept. And we can do that battle now. And we've managed to bring in Osterland. We get a -2, but that's alright. We can deal with it. Man, oh man. These confederations have come quick and fast. I kind of felt like that pretty early on. We didn't even get that much. So we managed to take Osterland. Like, we didn't get the RNG that good. Alrighty, so there seems to be a lot of forces up here. So we've managed to get the entire territory of Osterland, Waldenburg, Castle Rücken, and Norden here. Okay, I don't like how sort of so far away that is. And it's just those territories by the look at it. So immediately we've got some forces here. Wilmar. That's not too bad of an army. Level 8 commander here. And then what's this? Oh, here we go. A light wizard, an amber wizard, and a hunts general. Because I prefer amber. A light wizard isn't too bad if you want to heal sort of stuff. Okay, so that's the max cap there. I might try and rejig that where we can. So, standings we've expanded so far in the north, especially with Norsken and stuff here. I might actually keep a rather large force here. So let's quickly move Vladimir. I want to probably go to my elect accounts. Now we've brought him in. We'll probably give it to Vladimir because he's one of them. So we'll bring him in up here. Okay, so he can be the elect account there. And we'll quickly deal with this army build. So that actually can't move anymore. So we'll probably keep a full stack here in the north that I'm quite happy with. Okay, so let's bring in the light wizard. I'm happy to keep that. Let's bring in those 3 units of great swords. And we'll bring that Empire Captain out. And we'll take this. And move that out. Alright, something like that. Okay. So basically all of this I'm happy to get rid of. Just to get our economy back on track. Because we just don't need it. It's just so expensive. Okay, this army here for now isn't too bad. It's a full stack. We could be a little bit lighter on it. But I want to push you essentially to Norden. Because we've got this army here in Kemperbad. We could tweak this sort of stuff slightly. I have started to build walls in a lot of my territories just to protect my garrisons. So I'm going to quickly go through the armies and see where everyone is. So Helmut's defending there. Volkamar's further south. You're here in the hills as well. That character's going north. Oh, what the hell's this? Helmut von Racken. Yeah, so this is another army here. Wow, okay. You've made a pretty decent progression there. So, why is that army so far in the north there? Okay, well, we don't need this. This is what you need to check, because you can start hemorrhaging gold, and you don't even know why. I might keep this captain here, because I was already planning on trying to get to Lustria. So, you're a little bit far north, but if you're sort of this way, we want to head about here. So if you can head about here, mate, to try and find Wolfhard, I'll be laughing. So you can sit here as well, and that's it. and there's no more else in operation. Cool, now we're making 6,000 per turn. Even though Bretonia is taking some territory there. Oh, we're actually at peace with Norska. Okay, that's good. So we probably don't have to deal with that too much. So, actually, you don't need to sit here then. You can probably just sit here in Waldenburg, and we can probably reduce this quite significantly. So probably like that. And we'll just really, like, save us a lot of finances. Yeah. Because you don't need too much of an army here. I'm quite happy with that. We'll get rid of this. And what I can do is eventually bring a mortar into the fold as well. Okay, so we've still got that greenskin army to deal with. So let's try and run that down then. Make sure it doesn't come back. We'll finish it off. Hopefully I don't lose those outriders. Ah, they... God damn it. Oh well, the Hammer of Witches. We managed to get that great cannon. Oh, we can get a Luminarch of Hish as a regiment of renown if we want. That's cool. Okay, so we'll keep you here. Oh, they managed to take it. Wazza. Managed to take that off them. Alright, so we can't push for the crag here just yet, because we're going to need to replenish. We might even need to push back to Iron Rock eventually. But Gelt can start making his way over here though. Maybe even move him to Iron Rock itself. We might actually have to fall back Karl Franz further. What's the garrison there in the crag? It's quite a bit. We'll continue to sit in our territory, and we'll probably just sit here for a bit and try and replenish where we can. We can access our global recruitment. 900, 1,000 for those outriders. It's going to take 4 turns. We might not even worry about it. Alright, we'll try rebuild up and replenish. We'll try and take the Black Crag, and we'll try and hunt out Grimgor Ironhide wherever he may be. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.